Say action.
Action.
Hey everyone, before we get into the show this week, I just want to say thanks to all the viewers out there that tune in each week. We just hit 1,100 subscribers on YouTube. I want to say a special shout out to two in particular. Hi Viv and her brother Nicholas, the budding soccer star. You guys have a great dad. Listen to him, he'll never steer you wrong. Thanks for tuning in. I'll try to speed up my speaking for you, Viv. So let's get right into it. We've got a great indie folk rock band coming out of Vancouver. They're poised to release their debut LP this summer. They're going to reveal the title exclusively of that today in the interview. This is episode 59 of In It to Spin It with Twin River. I finally picked up the second album from Neu!, simply Neu! 2. This came out in 1973. Second album, obviously. This is a couple of ex-Kraftwerk members formed this band. German krautrock, legends, really minimal rock. Sounds like it could have been put out yesterday. Nice white vinyl to go with the white vinyl. Both represses. Really cool stuff on here. Friend of In It to Spin It, B.A. Johnson, is hitting the road again. We'll link you down there in the description. Check for tour dates. Get to a show. It's impossible not to have a good time at these things. Always great. So Trust made their return to Vancouver with a show at the Electric Owl last week. Songs from their new album Joyland sounded really good. The whole place was rocking. Make no mistake, this was a party. Super fun time. I talked to Robert last time he was here. They played at Venue, which is in fact a bigger show. After being nominated for a Juno, you'd think you'd be going up in venue size, but I'm glad it was here. This was a fantastic night. Great stuff. Check out Joyland. If you don't know the first record, get into that one too. So Clear Plastic Masks are coming back to Vancouver. June 28th, they'll be opening for Spanish Gold. If you're in Vancouver, I would give these guys a listen. This is real rock and roll. Good stuff. They moved from New York City to Nashville. You can check out the episode. They've appeared on In It to Spin It. I'll definitely be getting some vinyl from these guys when they come through this time. Yeah, good.
What is your thing called anyway?
My thing, In It to Spin It.
In It to Spin It.
Yeah.
Sweet. Too bad we couldn't bring any fucking vinyl with us.
Yeah, I know.
Because the goddamn
saw
border.
CDs, but I'll grab one anyway.
We have a ton of vinyl, man.
Yeah.
That's all we do is vinyl. Huh?
We can get one online here.
Yeah, well, they'll send you one.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand back here.
Seth will send you one.
Seth for the pub?
It's for the beer.
Cold
Beer to
Beer
go.
Wine Store.
Beer to go.
Oh, fuck.
It's beer to go.
We're gonna go.
Take it down, bro.
Action.
So I caught up with Courtney and Dustin outside the Electric Owl prior to a gig. It was a great show. I actually saw Courtney first sing with Slim Fathers opening for Cloud Nothings 2 years ago. I was so impressed with that vocal performance, I actually asked her for a picture that night. And looking through the Lindsay's Diet archives, there's a picture of Nicole and I actually holding Dustin up at the Lady Hawk Needles and Pins Vice show. So let's get caught up with everything Twin River. Hey everybody out there, we are glad to be here in Vancouver outside the Electric Owl. Beautiful Vancouver weather is starting to kick in. We are with Dustin and Courtney, members of Twin River. Say hi to everybody out there.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yeah, you can look over there or whatever. So yeah, thanks for finding the time. It's an exciting day. You're on a bill with the Back Homes opening for Moon Duo. Should be a great show. But more importantly, it's your first show back in 9 months, I hear.
Since August, since Catalano Fest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Shit, I missed you guys there.
Yeah,
That
we
was a
played
great
Catalano
day.
and packed up and drove to Kelowna to record our record.
Oh, nice.
First
Okay.
we stopped at DQ.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did
And
we went to
then-
get blizzards and then we went to record
Make that
our
clear,
record.
yeah.
Priorities, yeah.
Yeah, that was such a great day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Beautiful day of weather. So many good bands, all like within 4 hours of each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, it's a
Spent,
great festival.
We spent a week out recording in Kelowna
Okay.
on like a farm retreat with llamas. Right?
Alpacas.
Alpacas,
Yeah.
nice.
That's close.
Yeah.
Any blankets come home?
No. Yeah, we
Okay,
didn't shave any while we were there.
Let's delve right into that.
Yeah.
What have you guys got for the new record? You got a street date? What's it gonna sound like?
Summer, we don't have a precise date yet, but definitely this summer.
Coming out on Light Organ
Yes,
again,
on
I
Light
assume?
Organ again. Yeah, they did our Rough Gold demo.
Yeah.
It sounds different. It sounds a lot different.
Okay.
The demo was just a two-piece. Actually, it was when it was just Andy and myself
Okay.
as Twin River. So the bulk of what you hear on the demo is just the two of us in Malcolm, who is now our bass player's living room.
Yeah.
This record, though, was with the full band. So it was a totally different experience for me. Just
Yeah.
kind of seeing Twin River through being kind of a solo thing that was kind of my own, and then letting Andy kind of make it a duo, and now here we are a band. So
Okay.
it's our first foray into
Evolution.
full band recording.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Rough Gold, I thought it had a great cohesive sort of sound throughout the 4 tracks. It was nice guitar tones, and it's a softer side of you that
Yeah.
I have heard from Slim Fathers gets pretty intense at times.
Yeah.
So that's good. Lots of bands represented in this band. I think there's many: Sun Wizard, Capital Six, White Ash Falls,
Yeah.
Slim Fathers,
Yeah.
and many more. How did the sort of evolution happen? Like, how did it? You said you started as a solo artist.
Yeah, so I always
Was the
played
project?
solo
Yeah.
through high school and stuff. I always sort of played coffee shop shows, like
Yeah.
did the odd kind of week tours here and there, and never wanted to play solo. I started to play only as a means of playing shows, never because I wanted to play on my own. So the goal was always to find people.
Yeah.
And I met Andy. I used to book shows as my job, so I met Andy when he was serving at the Reef.
Oh, nice.
And we kind of got small talking, and I said, "Yeah, I put on shows," and he gave me a CD, which
Hey.
is kind of every
Yo.
promoter's nightmare when you're out in
I'm
public.
Yeah.
just grabbing my brush.
But I listened to it and it was amazing.
Right back.
And I loved it. And I was driving home like, I have to go ask him to play with me. Like, we have to somehow make this into a 2-piece, which
Yeah.
we did. And it was great. And we played, a couple little house shows and park shows and that sort of thing.
Okay.
We weren't really totally sure what to do with it. I mean, he was getting really busy with Red Cedar, was his last band, and he has kind of a solo project that he leads as well, White Ash Falls.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
them at the Cobalt.
Yeah,
last
they're
year.
great. So we weren't really totally sure what we were doing, and just wanted to get those 4 songs down before whatever happened,
Yeah.
like before maybe we stopped playing or whatever. And I always kind of make this joke, but my mom was really desperate for new songs, so that was like a big
Nice.
kind of motivating factor. But so we set up to do it. We talked to Malcolm, who I was working with at the time, who was just doing a little bit of home recording, and he was really excited to do it. So that's how we ended up with him. And Rebecca is just a good friend of mine and has been for a couple of years now. So
Okay.
when we started recording, I just said, "Yeah, do you want to come by and sing on some songs?"
Yeah.
And yeah, it happened in a weekend. It was pretty organic, and by the end of the weekend, everybody had played something on the demo. And
Yeah.
so I was like, okay, so you guys already sort of
Everyone
played.
except me.
Everyone
Yeah.
except Dustin. Dustin was the last puzzle piece, but
Last to join.
yeah, Andy and I got a show offer right after that night. We kind of said like, okay, now that we've had more people, even a little bit involved, like we need to keep this going. So
Yeah.
we just basically asked them,
Oh, that's cool.
do you want to play the show? And then after that show, asked them
then-
if they wanted to join the band.
And then she was working at the Biltmore, and I listened to the EP Inner Car
outside of
outside of
the
the Biltmore,
Yeah.
and
You said, yeah?
I thought the songs were amazing. So
Yeah, they're pretty
I-
good.
I had to kind of beg my way into the band.
Yeah.
You really did, yeah. There was a lot of begging.
So as a full band and the new LP, what type of sound is it? You said it's a lot different, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
fuller.
a lot. Yeah, it's definitely like a
Is
larger
it still
sound.
got that sort of, I don't want to say country, but it's got like a twangy
Yeah,
sound, folk.
I can't escape the twang.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's very good. So that's going to be on there again.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's some songs that really sort of embrace that twang.
Yeah.
We go in Twin River, we call it the jangle,
Yeah.
actually. But yeah, I think there's a little bit more of like pop sensibility in this one as well.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, can't shake the twang.
And it's summertime, but we don't. Do you have a name, name?
Yeah,
kind
the
of?
name of the record is "Should the Light Go Out."
Should the
Is
light
that the
go out?
debut of the name?
It might be.
Oh,
This might be the first
exclusive
time I
debut.
said it. Yeah.
Love it. That's why I always ask. Do you have a name? First place. Okay, well, I think that about wraps it up. That's a good little first chat
Yeah,
with
thanks.
Twin River,
Awesome.
and have a great show tonight. Welcome
you.
back to the stage in 9 months. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it.
Thank you.
Right on. Thanks.
Yeah, awesome, man.
That's good.